Last time, we went over the airsoft guns at airsoftgi.com that we would consider sleeper guns for under $300. You know, guns that cost less than $300 that provide tremendous value to you, the airsoft player. But what if you had less money than that? What if you had even less money than $300? What about, let's say, I don't know, like $250 or whatever, right? Like how much would that get you? What sleeper guns are out there at airsoftgi.com to provide you extra value? Why don't we find out in today's video?
Actually, Boaz, I was thinking, what if I hosted this one?
Dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, this is my series. I came up with the idea. It's my idea.
Yeah, but I dressed so nice today.
Well, you do look really nice today, actually. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's switch. You know what to talk about? You know what I'm going to say?
Oh, yeah. I got the list already.
All right.
I wasn't kidding. I do feel a little dapper today, so might as well. What's going on, boomers and doomers? Queso here, and we're going to be talking about sleeper guns. Guns that we feel are very underappreciated, don't get a whole lot of attention, or might be overlooked. Guns that we really feel that really deserves a lot more attention and a lot more love and appreciation. And just a disclaimer, all the guns that we're going to be going over in the list will be retailing under $250. And again, these are going to be sleeper guns that we feel are underappreciated, are going to have performance that is really, really good, probably better than a lot of the other options available in that price point or offer insane value. First gun on the list we're going to be talking about is the Arcturus LWT CQB Mark I AEG. It's Arcturus. It was bound to be on these lists. They make so many different great options for many different players of many different price budgets, this one included. This is going to be sporting a full polymer construction throughout, with, of course, obviously the exception being the outer barrel and everything else that needs to be metal. Now, the rail system is quite interesting. It is going to be mostly analog with a top monolithic top rail on here as well, but at the 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 position, you will be finding some Picatinny segments, which I'm not normally the biggest fan of. I'm usually one that prefers just a commitment of one or the other, but it is still kind of cool nonetheless. You also get a pretty good size stock on here as well that offers plenty of battery space for whatever sort of LiPo or lithium-ion battery you so choose. I want to reiterate that even though you are sporting a full polymer construction, it is still going to be metal where it needs to be. And one of the things I really love about Arcturus is that they actually do reinforce their internals with metal components as well, just to keep it nice and sturdy. And that's one of the few things about Arcturus that I really, really do love, is that they make a really premium feeling airsoft gun, despite it being made out of polymer. The internals of this Arcturus are what make this a sleeper build. Now, you are going to be getting the same gearbox that you would be seeing on Arcturus's higher end models, or even their full metal construction guns on their ARs. This would be using the exact same gearbox, so you're getting the same level of quality components and the same level of quality of work. Arcturus is one of the very few companies that really takes their time with carefully, perfectly shimming their gearbox, which you don't really see too many other companies doing, and it's really, really appreciated. Really offers a lot more longevity with this rifle compared to other options in its price point. You are getting a QPQ coated 602 Type 4 inner barrel, rotary style hop-up chamber, quick change spring system, excellent shim job with the gears, and a micro switch trigger pre-installed, which is all fantastic. You know, this is probably one of the only airsoft guns that exist on the market that we actually wouldn't even really recommend getting a unicorn airsoft Type 4 inner barrel. Just their bucking though, just their bucking. But it doesn't just stop there. The Arcturus LWT will also come included with a 330 round high capacity magazine, which is all fine and dandy. However, this particular LWT is actually part of a starter package where it will come included with a lithium ion battery and a smart charger. This is not just your regular, run-of-the-mill basic, beginner cheap battery that you're meant to throw away. This is meant to be a high quality battery that you are meant to keep essentially forever. So Arcturus is giving you an entirely premium package, an all-in-one inclusive box, which is really, really cool to see. Again, beating out so many other competitors in terms of the value. Now, you might be asking yourself, how much does the LWT retail for? Well, the Arcturus LWT Mark I CQB AEG starter package retails on Airsoft GI for $220. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo for free automatic shipping and reward store credit. So for $220, that is absolutely insane for the amount of value that you are getting there. You are getting an Arcturus gun for less than $250, which is already insane as is, but now you're getting a lithium-ion battery and a smart charger along with it as well. It's crazy, but if you wanted to cut corners even more, you can definitely get just the gun by itself. It is available individually, I believe right now for about $175, $179. Make sure to check the website frequently, because this is a gun that usually finds itself discounted quite often, so you might be able to get it for even cheaper. The next gun we're going to be talking about, to no one's surprise, is going to be a Lancer Tactical Gen 3 Archon series. Now, we've been talking about the Gen 3s from Lancer Tactical for years at this point and raving about the value that you get, which is kind of weird because we don't really see too many of these on the field. No one's really playing too much with these. But regardless, you are getting a full polymer receiver group to do a full polymer rail system, and I actually really do like the rail that you get on the Archon series. Very simple, very clean. You get a top monolithic rail for any sort of accessories that you would like, and you get a nice little Delta stock on here. Nice and minimal, but very, very modern at the same time. Just like the Arcturus we previously talked about, the Gen 3 is going to have metal components where it needs it. That includes the outer barrel, the buffer tube as well, and of course the internals. This bad boy feels very, very light. I can't express to you how light this thing is, but it still manages to be incredibly durable as well, and we know this because we've tested it out. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our Gen 3 torch test video where we abuse the absolute snot out of a Gen 3, and it actually, surprisingly, still holds up very, very well. Internally is where the Gen 3 really shines and why we consider it such a sleeper airsoft gun. 603 Type 4 inner barrel, rotary style hop chamber, quick change gearbox. This is going to be using steel gears as well, and you are getting a pre-installed Nebula MOSFET, which is programmable, which is really, really cool. You can program it for burst fire modes, even a binary trigger. If you haven't yet experienced or shot a Gen 3, it's something that everyone should. Go out and try shooting a Gen 3 for yourself. It's an experience that I recommend everyone do because they shoot very, very well. So noteworthy things to keep in mind about the Gen 3 lineup from Lancer Tactical. They're going to come included with a low FPS spring right out of the box, which is very convenient considering the quick change spring system you are given. You're going to be able to swap out the spring on this airsoft gun on the fly, meeting whatever field requirements you might have to meet. It's going to become pre-wired to Deans, which you wouldn't think is something to rave about, but you'd be surprised how many other manufacturers on their high-end airsoft guns won't come pre-wired to Deans. VFC. Other things include a 1-year warranty, one of the best warranties you can get on the airsoft market. Very, very nice. And just the sheer variety of Gen 3s that exist out there. You guys don't understand. There are hundreds of Gen 3s that exist out there. I'm sure they're using AI. Maybe they're using ChatGPT to come out with more and more options to suit whatever sort of playstyle or aesthetic you might be looking for. So with all that being said and done, how much does this Lancer Tactical Gen 3 cost? Well, currently the Lancer Tactical 9-inch Archon AEG Gen 3 currently retails on Airsoft GI for $230. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo Combo for free shipping and for reward store credit back. At $230, you are sitting quite comfortably under the $250 budget, meaning you have some room to play with to get some accessories, some essentials that you might need for the airsoft gun. But you need to pause the video right now and go to airsoftgi.com because at the time of filming this video, the Gen 3 Archon is discounted to $207. That is insane. In fact, most of the Gen 3 lineup are discounted right now. But you guys gotta make sure you hop on this now while you can before everyone else finds it out and we have to go ahead and bring up the price again.
It's no secret that airsoft can be an expensive hobby, especially when you are trying to acquire multiple airsoft guns and customizing and building them out and having your own airsoft loadout. Which is why here at airsoftgi.com we are giving away up to $1,000 in store credit with our shopping spree giveaway. All it takes for you to win our shopping spree giveaway is for you to go to airsoftgi.com and place an order of $20 or more. Now this is calculated before shipping and taxes. Anything on airsoftgi.com, as long as your order subtotal reaches to $20 or more, will automatically enter you to win our shopping spree giveaway. The next step is for you to tune into our weekly Thursday shopping spree giveaway live stream, where again you could potentially win up to $1,000 worth in a giant shopping spree. Over the years, we've helped many airsofters transform their measly $20 order into a massive shopping spree, and you could be the next winner. So make sure that if you place an order of $20 or more at airsoftgi.com, you are automatically qualified. So make sure to tune into our shopping spree giveaway live streams so that way you can be the next big winner.
The next gun on this list, and thank God for it because it's giving me a break from looking at the same M4s over and over again. It's going to be a Lancer Tactical Gen 3 PPK20 SMG AEG. Surprise! We have another Lancer Tactical on this list, and double surprise, it's not an M4. Now, for anyone that's still watching this video right now, let me explain why this thing is absolutely goated. There's going to be you sporting a full polymer construction, which I know, guys, again, it's the third time we've mentioned it, but hey, for a budget of under $250, you can either get a full metal airsoft gun with bare bones features, or you can get a poly gun with a couple more features. It's one or the other. You know, you can't have both, unless crime?
No.
But crime.
No, we can't endorse that. We're a retailer. Don't listen to him. Crime does not pay.
crime.
No.
Like the previous models we've mentioned, the PPK-20 is going to be sporting a full polymer construction, but it is metal where it needs to be. You are getting a very unique handguard to this platform. It is going to be sporting some Picatinny on the 6 o'clock, but on the 3 and 9, it is going to be having some M-lock segments. You should have enough space to mount a flashlight or other accessory of your choice, but you do get a top rail as well. It's not monolithic, unfortunately, because again, they needed to make space for you to remove the dust cover, literally just by moving a pin backwards, and you'll be able to go ahead and slide it back. However, you do get plenty of space to mount, say like any sort of laser, pec box, or other sort of accessories of your choosing. It does come included with a side folding adjustable stock as well, and an ambi selector, which actually very surprising for an AK platform. That's not something that you see very often at all. Internally, this gun is going to be sporting a standard version 3 gearbox. You'll love to see it. Very easy to find upgraded parts, although you might not need to actually. We are going to be actually looking at a pre-installed ETU and a pretty fast gear set. I'm not too sure what motor they're actually using in this, but for whatever reason, this bad boy actually spits at a pretty healthy rate of fire. This is actually a very surprisingly comfortable gun to use, most likely due to its compact size and the polymer construction. It feels really solid in the hands without feeling too fragile, very lightweight, and it actually is surprisingly ergonomic for its design. Once again, we find Lancer Tactical trying to branch out into other platforms, and honestly, this is a good choice to get into the Vityaz scene. Boaz and I are both in the same boat where we both believe that the Vityaz platform is probably one of the best, if not the best, SMG platform in terms of AEGs out there. But how much does this all cost? Well, the Lancer Tactical Gen 3 PPK-20 currently retails right now on Airsoft GI for $220. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo to get free automatic shipping and reward store credit back. $220 is well underneath the $250 price limit which we were given, and honestly, I feel 100% comfortable saying this is probably, out of all the options we've looked at thus far, the most comfortable and probably the fastest shooting option out there. And again, that $200 price point, really good choice. The next gun on our list is going to be something that should look a little familiar, is the Classic Army MK16 ECS Skirmish AEG. Oh, Uncle Joris's keyboard warriors, I know what you're gonna say. Didn't we already talk about the Classic Army MK16 in the last video? You're right, we did. The full metal version. That one was closer to the $300 mark. If you couldn't afford that one, that's why we brought in this one onto the list. This is the Skirmish version, which is closer to that $250 budget, which is why it's on this list. Just like literally all the other guns we have mentioned on this list, this is going to be using a full polymer construction with metal components where they need to be. We are talking about a full polymer URGI style rail system, just like the original MK16 that we talked about in the previous video, just in polymer format, polymer upper and lower receiver group, retractable stock, flip up front and rear sights, and of course your A2 pistol grip. As I previously stated, just like all the other guns on this list, this is going to be comprised mostly out of polymer. That is to help keep the cost down, and that's what contributes to this being a sleeper gun. This is one of the options that is going to be very lightweight. Maybe not too many people even might like that, but it's the internals that really count at the end of the day, and this is going to be using the same internals as the original MK16, the full metal version, and this one are going to be sharing the exact same parts, with the only difference being the motor. It's going to be a little bit less torquey compared to the full metal variant. However, you are still getting the same amazing performance. Just like the full metal MK16, this one will be receiving a 603 Type 4 inner barrel, rotary style hopper chamber, quick change spring system, and of course the crown jewel, the Classic Army ECS programmable trigger unit. That programmability alone makes this bad boy feel like a high-end airsoft gun. In fact, it shoots just like a high-end airsoft gun, but at that more attainable price point. I know I've been teasing you guys a lot by saying that this is so much more affordable, it's much more attainable, but exactly how much does this cost? Well, the Classic Army ECS Skirmish MK16 AEG currently retails on Airsoft GI's website for $220. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo for free shipping and reward store credit back. $220 is an absolutely insane price. You can absolutely attain that for most airsoft players. However, at the time of filming this video, the MK16 Skirmish AEG is discounted right now to $198. That is an absolute steal, and yet nobody is talking about it. I don't understand. Again, why is nobody talking about it? I digress. Again, another reason why this gun is on the list is actually because it's one of those guns that's discounted on GI quite often. Again, another reason why this is an absolute steal and why I'm pissed off that nobody is talking about it. Everyone in the airsoft scene complains, there's no good deals out there.
Right,
there's no good deals out there. And then there's a good deal and nobody wants.
Hey, listen, man, you can't be going off on the viewers like that.
I'm just trying to tell them there's a good deal.
Okay, I understand, but just listen, man, like you have to come across a little bit more personable, okay? You can't be doing this, okay? All right, so when that camera rolls, okay, so we're gonna be happy, we're gonna be nice, we're gonna be pleasant, we're gonna be kind, okay? So that way people are gonna stick around and watch, okay? These emotional breakdowns, we can't have that on camera. All right, think you can do it? Okay, we're gonna be happy. We're gonna be happy, all right? We love these deals. We love giving these deals, right? Okay, all right, we're looking out for the players. We're looking out for them, all right? Okay, all right, let's do it. You got it.
Thank you so much for watching this video talking about the sleeper builds under $250. If you guys like what you see, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video. Though again, there are a lot of different options that we have, a lot of sleeper options that exist on the website right now that are in that sort of $250 price point that's performed very, very well. Much better than you would actually expect, much higher than their weight class. But if you guys want to go ahead and see them, let us know down in the comment section. Make sure that you guys are subscribed, hit that bell icon so you're notified every time that we release new content. If you guys want to support the channel directly, make sure you get all your Airsoft goodies from Airsoft GI directly. My name is Isaiah, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.
That's what we're talking about, baby.
All right, now
that's how we do it. All right, congratulations.
Someone give me my meds, please.